Hi, thank you for joining me for Jay's Yoga in Bed. If you are just joining us for your first video, I would recommend that you watch a different video first because I'm going to go through this one with fewer suggestions and prompts and just kind of move through the poses a little bit more quickly. So if you would like some suggestions for ways that you could alter the poses, ways that, and kind of reminders and things like that, then you might want to watch a different video first, especially the one on safety and relaxation. So let's go ahead and get started. Lying on our backs, adjusting our backs so that they feel comfortable lying on our beds, aiming our breath deep down into our lungs so that our abdomens rise and fall, focusing our attention to how our bodies feel and our intention to do the best we can for today, remembering that every day that we practice yoga, it is practicing, and that we just do what's best for today. Listening to our bodies, always listening to the messages it gives us. Leaving behind all the worries and the troubles of the day, the worries and the troubles of tomorrow, would just be in this moment, doing what feels right for today. Now changing to the full breath, aiming low first and then up to the upper chest. Initiating poses on the inhale. We inhale up, feet flat on the bed. We're going to arch our hips, just gently, gently rocking our hips back and forth. So on the inhale, we arch away toward our legs, and on the exhale, we pull our hips in, moving with your own breath. Just trying to move a little further with each one. Gently waking those hips and the lower back up. And then we're going to, on the exhale, arching our back, and on the inhale, I'm sorry, I messed that up. On the inhale, we bring our hips toward us. And on the exhale, we put our feet down and then just gently raise our hips up. Inhaling up, pulling those knees to the chest. Exhaling, feet flat, raising the hips. One more set. I think I'm annoying my cat. All right, Piper, honey. Just pausing in neutral. Sorry, baby. Pulling the knees on the inhale toward the chest, and then straighten out for staff legs, and then back to the chest, moving with the breath. So we're inhaling, knees to chest, exhaling, staff legs, inhaling, knees to chest, and exhaling, staff legs, moving with your own breath. Trying to pull the knees in further and the staff legs further over toward the headboard if you have one. And then releasing the legs flat down. We're going to move into the bridge with the arms and the knees to chest at the ends. So inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down, and moving with your own breath. Trying to get a little farther. Really pushing with those thighs. Really pulling those knees. Last set. I'm pausing here. On the next inhale, raising that left leg, crossing that ankle over that right knee, threading that left arm through and pulling that hip toward us. Gently, gently letting that left hip really release. We may move the leg up and down if we choose, or find a spot that feels like a good stretch. Continuing with the deep breathing. Gently pulling that right leg in just a little bit more. Letting that left hip just really relax. Now leaving that right leg nice and tall and almost in a staff. This is an inverted pigeon. So we're going to pull that right leg toward us as far as we can get it. Nice deep breathing. Making sure that you're comfortable. If this doesn't feel comfortable, go back a little bit or use a modification. And releasing both legs down. Taking a nice deep breath here. And when you're ready on the inhale, placing that right ankle over that left knee, threading that right arm through and holding on the left leg. Remembering they may feel different, and that's okay. Nice deep breathing. Really letting that right hip release. Nice deep breathing. And staff leg with the left leg, releasing and reaching on the top, pulling that left leg toward us, really letting that right hip release. Remembering it's helpful to go deeper into the pose on the exhale. And releasing both legs carefully down, feet flat on the mat, knees pointing toward the sky. Nice deep breathing here. On the inhale, we're going to raise our arms over our head. And exhale, snow angel those arms back to the hips, moving with your own breath. Just gently waking up the upper body. Waking up those shoulders. And then pausing here for one breath. And changing direction, snow angeling on the inhale. And arms down, straight on the exhale. Moving with your own breath. Really listening to your body. Lungs full of breath. And last one. Nice deep breathing here. On the inhale, bringing our knees toward our chest. Not quite as far. Actually, let's go ahead and flatten those legs. We can hold or just let them sit here. Flexing and pointing the toes. Nice deep breathing. Now holding behind the knees. Now twist those ankles away from the center. And twisting toward the center. And releasing, moving into staff legs again, just gently holding. And we're going to put our feet in butterfly, pushing our knees away, remembering any modifications if you need them. Nice deep breathing, really stretch those arms, push against the hands, pushing those knees open, pushing the hips open. Nice deep breathing. And releasing the legs, pulling the knees to the chest. We're going to transition into fetal position. We're going to transition onto our stomachs. So rolling gently, remembering transitions always need to be gentle and easy. And we're going to let our hips be nice and firm on the bed, pushing our arms in front of us. Chin flat on the bed, nice deep breathing here. Pay attention to how the body rises on the inhale and falls on the exhale. Placing the arms in our lower back, pulling the shoulders down, gently pulling those shoulder blades together and releasing. Now swooping the arms in front of us. On the inhale, we're going to raise our arms and our legs. So we're going to tighten those abs, tighten that lower back, tighten the butt, and lift those legs and lift the arms. And then on the exhale, we're going to fall, moving to your own breath. Let's be very gentle with this one. And one last time. We're going to slide the arms underneath us, coming up for Sphinx, starfish hands, arms at a 90-degree angle, looking straight forward, pulling those shoulder blades together, nice deep breathing. Just gentle, gentle, using any modification that's needed, lower back. If it's putting any strain on the back, you need to release and come back up again and find a spot that's more comfortable. Also, tightening the abs can also help protect the lower back. Now we're going to release, pull our arms back farther, and straighten those arms. This is modified up dog. We can move with the breath, so we're releasing down and inhaling up and releasing down. Or you may remain in modified up dog. Hips are flat on the bed. I'm sorry, hips are slightly raised off the bed. Arms are straight. Full of breath. And two more on this one. Pulling the arms in front of us again. Actually, I'm sorry, we're going to transition into child's pose. So we're going to pull our elbows underneath us, tightening those abs, tightening the back. Sorry, I'm going to have to pull my legs in on this one because my bed doesn't want to slide, but it's nice straight back. Finding the position that feels comfortable for child's pose for today. Really letting that back release. Coming up slightly, we're going to return to that position. We're laying prone on our bellies. We're going to reach behind and grab the front of the foot. And then we're going to reach and push with the left hand and push with that right leg. And then exhale down. This should be activating the top of the thigh. If my bed were flat, it would look like I'm coming off the bed more. It's a little hard to tell. And releasing, changing sides, remembering they may feel different. And one more. And releasing. Just taking a moment here. Hey, baby. Hello, Bo. Oh, sweetheart. You're wet. Must be raining. Okay, I'm pulling the arms underneath us, tightening those abs, tightening the back. We're going to move into onto all fours. And we're going to try to do a spinal balance. Remembering, I'm going to put my knees a little closer together this time. See if that helps, moving my hands closer. Because of the give of the bed, the spinal balance can get a little bit challenging. We're going to try it. Okay, so reaching with that right leg, pushing with that left leg, right arm, and then exhaling down. I'm on a trampoline. One more set. Remember, we want to try to be as straight as possible. So this is really awkward on my bed with the angle, but it helps. Moving into seated position. Let's straighten that right leg. Make sure our spine is nice and straight. Shoulders back. Turning our heart center over that right leg. Actually, I'm not going to do that today. That hurts my back. So instead, we're going to do butterfly feet. Leaning forward so we're nice and straight. Get those feet as close together as possible, placing our hands either on our knees or on the bed with our arms straight. Nice deep breathing here. I'm going to roll those shoulders up and back, up and back, and up and back, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. Nice deep breathing. And place our hands all the way over our head and bring them down to heart center on the inhale. So swooping and exhaling down. Swoop in the arms and exhaling down. One more time, swoop in the arms and exhaling down. Now we're going to twist, so inhaling up and twisting to the right, exhaling down, inhaling up and exhaling down back to heart center. Inhaling up, twisting to the left and exhaling down. We want our spine as nice and straight as possible. Inhaling up, exhaling down, moving with your own breath. Last set. I'm going to walk, keeping the back nice and straight. Try to lean forward until we are ready to drop our head onto our cat, if possible. Keeping the hands in prayer hands. Just leaning forward to the point that feels comfortable for today. And on the inhale, rising, tightening those abs, raising that back. We're going to raise the arms up, and then we're going to do prayer hands behind the back. I hope you can tell what I'm doing here. And then head dropping back. So trying to place the hands as close as possible. Nice deep breathing. And releasing the hands. I want to thank you for joining me for yoga in bed today. I am trying to do a variety of different poses in different orders, different intensities, and I hope you're liking them, and I hope you will share them with people that you think could benefit from them. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate those of you who are watching the videos, and I really hope that they're helping and that you're getting something out of it. It's been really a blessing to me to be doing these, to share yoga with the YouTube world. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you will watch again. Namaste.